one night I'm at my house and got a good job, and my life started to come together a little bit. I'm starting to make a few better choices, and I hear some noise in my living room, and so I wake up, I kind of wander into the living room, and there's somebody standing in the middle of my living room, and I was like, I don't have company. I didn't have any company. And so being stubborn and prideful, man, we made eye contact, and instead of going back to my room, submitting whatever they wanted, just take whatever you want, dude, and leave. Instead of thinking about my safety, anything like that, I went after him. And I was able to push him out of the way. But what I didn't see from far away was that there were two other people, and they were ducked down behind the couch, and one of the guys stood up from behind the couch and so I went, and man, at that first service, the title of the sermon was A Second Chance. And man, that wrecked me. It destroyed me. I was just like, wow, okay, the first time I come, here we go. And so I accepted the Lord. I accepted Jesus as my Lord and Savior. And you would think that's the end of my testimony, no more struggles. But I think about my testimony, and I think about the story in 1 Samuel where David loses everything and asks God permission if he can go back and get his stuff, and God says that you will recover all. And so I lost a marriage, and I lost 2 stepchildren, and I recovered that in a wife and 2 stepchildren. I gave up all my ministry. I gave up all the connections that I had in the kingdom. I gave up the influence that I had in the kingdom, and God has given that all back until he calls me home, that I live a life that honors and glorifies him and his word. And before we head out for the day, just want to say, by his grace, I'm an overcomer. Thank y'all.